Hello everyone, this is our final video presentation of ESPictionary, which is our 608 final design project. On the Zoom call I have Gabe, Niall, Pablo, and myself, and we're going to be demonstrating how our ESPictionary system works. So Pictionary is essentially a game where one person is given a word and they're tasked with drawing that word, and all the other participants are tasked with guessing what that word is from the drawing alone. So ESPictionary is a virtualization of that, where we draw and guess all on our 608 lab kits. So we're going to walk you through how a game like that would work. So the first step is joining the game. I'm going to do this by creating my username, which is parsed by Google Speech API, and I can start doing that by pressing the main button on my lab kit. Steven. So we can see that the LED is purple right now, which tells us that Google Speech API is processing my audio file, and we can see that that was a success. So I'm now in a room selection screen. I can see that we have rooms 1 through 20, ranging from easy to medium to hard to impossible difficulty, and I can cycle through all of these rooms with the primary button on the ESP. So we'll start with something relatively easy. We'll start in room 5, and I can select that room with the secondary button. And I'm now put into a waiting room where I'll wait for some more players to join. I'm in room 5, I'm in round -1, and I don't have a current time limit right now. So I'll currently wait for Gabe to join right now. Pablo will be joining the game later, and now we'll be viewing the entire game on a third-person web browser, where you can see all of the different game logs that we produce. So we can see that we're no longer in the waiting room now. Gabe must have joined the game, and I'm now a guesser. So we can see that the new round UI has the same room number, a new round number, which is round 1, my role, which is a guesser, and the amount of time remaining in this round. So essentially, my job here is to wait for Gabe to create some of these line segments that will be my hints as to what the word is. So I can see Gabe tirelessly drawing on his ESP right now, and I hope that he's creating a nice little masterpiece for me. So right now it looks like he has a bit of a yellow orangish box for me. Maybe it's like a boat. I'm gonna guess boat. Is it a boat? And you see I made that guess in a similar way I made my username. I simply press the primary button and I wait for Google Speech API to parse that audio data. And so you can see that my LED flashed red, and that means that my guess was incorrect. So I can just keep going now, look at some more of the drawing and guess another possibility for what the hint may be. Sort of looks like maybe a house or something. Maybe it's like a swing, like a swing set that you would see. It's sort of like the bucket seat and the lines. I'm gonna guess swing. Is it a swing? Oh, so you can see that I was correct. It was a swing. My LED flashed green, and I'm greeted with a new leaderboard that says I was given a point, and we go into the next round. So in this round, you can see that I'm now the drawer, and that is indicated by my role in the top of the screen. You can also see right beneath that the hint that I'm supposed to be drawing is a special little word that I'm not going to share with Gabe and Pablo. So I'm going to begin drawing that. You can see that we have a cursor in the middle of the screen that I can move around by tilting the entire lab kit. I can move that up, down, left, right, and diagonally. And I can change what the color of this cursor is by holding down the secondary button of the lab kit. And I'm greeted with a nice little color wheel that I could cycle through and pick a nice color to begin with. So I'm going to choose a nice vibrant orange, and I'm going to begin drawing what this hint could be. So, it's a little hard to do with only the video, but that is something. So I'm going to, that line segment is currently being sent to all the other participants in the room. I'm going to maybe switch up my color, maybe go to a blue.
I can't let you guys have all the fun. Okay, I'm joining.
So it sounds like Pablo is going to join the game. He's going to be greeted with all of the different line segments that I've created so far in this round. And I'm going to switch to blue here. Let's see if I can touch this up a little bit.
Is it Minnesota?
Although it may look like Minnesota, it's not Minnesota. So those are two shapes that look roughly like the thing I'm supposed to be drawing. It's a little difficult while I'm holding the camera, but hopefully Gabe and Pablo can guess what that is.
Is it an egg?
So Pablo seems to have joined the game, and he's beginning some guesses. He currently guessed egg. That's quite interesting.
Yes.
And it looks like Pablo got it right. So you can see that his user, Pablo Picasso, gained a point, and we now move on to a new round. So that is the general structure of ESPictionary. We alternate between guessing and drawing, and we can see that we can go indefinitely, so we can have lots of fun in a nice remote fashion. So Niall was viewing all of these game logs on his web browser, and we can go back and relive all of the fun through that logging system. So we're going to keep playing, and we hope that you guys can enjoy the game as much as we have. So thank you. Goodbye.